Let's go. Hey, welcome.
Thank you.
Made it to the podcast. So got some water for you. Need any water?
Okay, thank you.
I think I need a little sip myself. You met the co-host Chris?
Yeah, you want your phone?
Sure, thank you.
Yeah, bring your phone up there.
And your tools of the trade.
What you got there?
A nice little. He's been using it.
I have.
So you
using
playing
it.
short and third.
Yes, sir.
Short and third base. Let's have a seat, man.
Yeah, I like that.
Let's see what we got.
I like this jam.
I know, right?
It's your walkout music.
No, sir.
Oh, do y'all do that?
Have walkout songs?
Yeah.
Yes, sir, we do.
Yeah. Sweet. You know, this is a different twist from the songs we've been getting.
Yeah.
I like this
I
crap.
have to pray for y'all on some of them.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome.
You know what, man? So what do you think about the new spot?
Man, this I'm really like. I like the background. It was a sports background, but
Right.
I mean, a person's brand is their brand. You know
Exactly.
what I'm saying? So I appreciate you putting this up.
TNG, baby.
Yeah, the next generation.
The next generation. I think Kendall's very familiar with TNG, the next generation.
I've been repping TNG for a good
You've been doing it,
hot
man.
minute now, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So, we in Warner Robins, man. You know, it was in Byron. Did some stuff at Game On Training, but now we got our own little spot here. Got our own little podcast, Outside the Line podcast, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
outside the line.
So you played some baseball. Oh, you playing tennis, but I know you coached some baseball.
Yeah, coached a lot of baseball. I started actually with you.
Yeah,
know?
yeah.
I was a bleacher coach, you know, at first, you know, because but yeah,
Mm-hmm.
you brought Jordan's old slow self over there. I bet you if y'all got any video of back in the day,
Oh my goodness.
Jordan carrying the
He was
tapes
dragging.
around.
In the bomb.
I got him threw out one time.
Right. So
Doggone it! That was how Lee reacted.
to everything.
Doggone it! Why did you say it?
Come on, man. Don't tell everybody. Don't tell everybody. All right, so check it out. This is another episode of Outside the Line podcast. Today I have the famous Kendall Fowler here. She's been around TNG, the Next Generation Sports and Fitness, for a long time. She's done some amazing things with me. She's also done some amazing things at school and with our travel ball team. She's committed to ABAC. So we're super excited to have her on today. Are you familiar with ABAC?
Literally was just down there last week. I went for, I started a new job, by the way. After 23
congratulations.
years
Everybody clapping up for Chris.
the same job, I'm in the same industry, just a different vendor.
Good stuff.
More of a mom and pop, you know, homegrown business, which is what I started with in 2001.
Exactly.
But anyway, yeah, ABAC, man, they got a nice, for a small, you know, kind of small town.
Yeah.
It's in the middle of kind of nowhere.
Right.
It's a nice
It's
campus.
a nice spot.
Like people, it's vibrant too.
Exactly.
Because nothing else going on in the town.
Right.
But I went to ABAC to hit on the.
I bet you were eating lunch there too.
No, because per diem, I was eating wherever I wanted to eat.
Okay. Well, check this out. This is Outside the Line podcast, and one of our goals is to see the insight, the personal side of the athlete. And so we know Kendall has done some amazing things on the field, but today we want to see what happens off the field, when she's hanging with family, when she's just chilling, maybe, does it go to prom?
Prom? Yes, I did.
Prom, we'll talk a little about the prom. So with that being said, Kendall, introduce yourself, name where you're from, and tell us a little bit about ABAC.
I'm Kendall Fowler. I'm from Bonaire. And I committed to ABAC because I just felt like it was the best fit for me and it was what I wanted. I knew I wanted to be at a small school close to home, and it was exactly that. So
Yeah, that's nice.
yes.
Yeah, some amazing people have gone to ABAC. Some friends have gone to ABAC. Seemed like to me, ABAC found their way to Houston County, Bonaire. There's several kids going down there. I think this is like the forum for ABAC, right?
It's an agricultural college.
The forum for ABAC.
Yeah.
All right, so Westfield.
Yes.
Westfield's your high school.
Yes.
How long you been at Westfield?
Since 8th grade, so 4 years.
Okay, been at Westfield 4 years.
3
and
years.
3 years. Oh, so that's right. She's a junior,
Yes.
right? Will be a senior, committed already. That's excellent. And one of the things about go ahead.
Next level softball don't start in 8th grade.
Right.
Kind of push us back to before going to Westfield. What did your softball journey look like then?
That's a good question, Chris.
Played a lot of travel ball.
Mm-hmm.
Really young. Dad was my coach a lot.
Okay.
And then when I got like 15, Dad stopped coaching me. So
What, he couldn't do it anymore?
couldn't do it
Pops couldn't
anymore.
handle, he couldn't handle the rock.
He gave up.
I know I'm jumping the gun, but this action shot here.
Oh, it's nice.
Did your dad teach you that? That's pretty.
That's pretty
That's
unique.
what you see on posters.
Yeah, that's a poster shot.
I have a
There.
really good
ABAC
hitting
may put
coach.
that on.
They might put that
promo right there.
That might be the promo.
Like, look, the bat is sending the ball.
Exactly.
Her head don't have to see where it's going. Y'all like that?
That's an excellent shot.
Yeah, I like that.
That's an excellent shot. And so eventually we'll get you to actually sign your autograph on there. Okay. So back to what Chris was mentioning. You started when you was what, 5, 6 years old? Younger than that.
T-ball.
T-ball. Did you play at the rec fields? Did you play at maybe was it?
I played at Raw.
Played at Raw.
Yes, sir.
And you started at what, 6 years old, 5 years old?
At
maybe?
Raw.
At Raw. Okay.
3. Sorry,
3?
3 years.
Come
Wow.
before or after their national championship? Because didn't the Raw softball?
Yeah, I think she came a little after that.
Oh, okay.
I did.
Oh, the softball.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
won it too.
They won it too.
Yeah.
Exactly. Exactly. So so we got 3 years old, 4, 5, 6. Eventually, you had a little travel team in there.
Yes.
So what
I did.
age did you start with the travel team?
Say 8
8
with
years.
like coach pitch,
That's-
and then 12 with started fast pitch.
Okay, so that's pretty young too, right?
Yes.
Or is it that's about you need to get in there early, like you were saying? Chris?
If I ever coach
Right.
a bat and a ball sport again, it's coach pitch.
It's coach fit.
I guess I'm selfish. I want to be on the field.
You want to?
You know what I'm saying?
So it's not about the kids.
Well,
Come on, Chris.
they gonna see real. They ain't gonna see no live ball, and I mean they gonna get primed up for
They gonna get that
what
heat.
they're gonna see. Yeah.
Okay, that's what's up, man. That's what's up. So you also trained at Game On Training.
Yes.
She's trained with myself, Lee Hughes, TNG Sports and Fitness, strength and conditioning coach.
Oh, you gave me some highlights on her
I tell you-
history with you. Go
Look,
ahead.
man, I tell you, man, she's still has been one of the best athletes to actually come through TNG, pound for pound. She's probably wearing the same amount of weight she's
Run them
wearing
down,
when she
run them
started.
down some of them
So I mean,
accolades,
if you think about it, man, like right now, I don't know what she's squatting now, but I know a year ago or maybe 2 years ago she was squatting 200, 220.
Oh, nice.
I think you also
Twice
said
her body weight.
Yeah.
More than twice.
yeah.
Yeah.
Are you squatting a little bit more than that now, or you haven't been squatting
I
much
haven't
lately?
been squatting that
You playing a
much.
little more ball
When I
now.
do squat, I front squat.
Front squats more.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So, and did you set a record at school or? anything like that?
No,
or
sir,
How
not
was
yet.
that? Okay. I wonder what the record is at school. She has to be real close.
I think the squat record's like 320.
320 for the females?
Yes, I think so.
Wow.
But for the 100-pound female, I mean,
I don't know.
So check it out, man. One day we was doing pull-ups. Well, she was doing pull-ups. I wasn't doing pull-ups. Dude, she just wouldn't stop. I think she ended up with like 20, 21 pull-ups. Boy, she was killing. You remember that video? Man, she was killing it. She had lats all day. How many pull-ups can you do now?
Not that.
And that was 3-4 years ago.
That was a minute ago.
That's been a while. So always been impressed with your drive to be the best. You always had the strength. You always had the speed. If I can get you a little lighter on those feet, though, you'll stump on something now.
I still got an elephant feet when I run.
But Chris, she was super athletic, man. Pound for pound, she's still one of my best athletes to come through.
So on your high school team, you know, we had one of our previous people on here was from your school.
Sydney.
Sydney, yeah.
No, Sydney did?
Yeah.
I didn't know Sydney did.
Yeah.
Sydney came through.
So,
We only have the best on Outside the Line podcast.
of course, you know, one of all the questions or anything, if you make it onto the Outside the Line podcast, it's because you kind of excel. You know, it's and that's not to mean that you know what I'm saying, are conceited. It just means that, hey, you work. Are you the hardest worker, or you just work hard, and or how's that go? Like, do you try to be the hardest? Because you hear a lot of those taglines a lot of times. I'm just gonna outwork everybody. Are you just a talent?
No, I think I definitely work hard, but I don't know. I'm talented also. But I worked hard to get talented, if that's how you want to say it.
That makes sense. Yeah. Well, hard to get them.
Yes, I did.
Sharpen our tools up a little bit. And so we was talking about Sydney and Westfield, right? State champions, right? So I mean, we got to talk about that, Chris.
Yeah.
How was the ride, the journey to get to state? And then we'll talk about state. You know, was it tough, or did you guys kind of cruise through that, or how was it?
The journey to get there.
I guess what, 16 elite, Sweet 16, then start from there. Was it pretty tough?
Tatnall was our hardest competition, but I don't know, our team's pretty good, so.
So you played Tatnall in the state, though?
Yes, sir. We played them 4 times.
Oh, wow.
Not in state, but like total, we played them in state
Throughout
twice.
the tournament?
Yes, twice throughout the tournament.
Wow.
We've heard about it.
I actually didn't know that, Chris.
Yeah. Well, remember the catcher?
Yeah.
Caroline.
Yeah. She mentioned they played 4 times.
Well,
I didn't know about that part.
Yeah.
But yeah, she was a little upset, couldn't get over that hump.
Yeah.
You know. But you know, she'll be a senior. You'll be a senior. So you'll still see a little Caroline there.
We will.
Okay.
It's good.
Good stuff. And so tell me about Westfield. You know, what do you feel about Westfield? You've been there 3 years now. Do you think it's put you in a position where you can succeed at ABAC?
Absolutely.
Excellent.
I love Westfield, and I love the coaches there.
Coaches are very nice.
They
Well,
are.
you got teachers too now.
Wait a minute, you sure?
Yeah.
The teachers are also very good.
Right. So, any particular coach, or you just want to shout out? Do you want to shout out all your coaches or anything?
Coach Weatherington and Coach Blaine.
Exactly.
This is a really good one.
Do y'all have positional coaches, or are these just coaches like kind of all around?
They're just head coaches all around.
Just head coaches all around.
Yes.
Wow. So
how are you as a teammate? Like, do you get focused and want people to leave you alone, or are you getting people hyped? Like,
I think I'm more of a hype man.
Yeah.
I'm running around in the dugout,
Oh man,
dancing.
we was talking about the cheering in the dugout.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
That's the reason I
I
like
love seeing that.
softball. Is like,
If
you do that in other sports that are kind of close,
It's frowned upon.
People,
Yeah.
be like, they start cheering louder on this side. It becomes a rival.
Right. So what are one of your favorite cheers? Can you do one for us?
Oh boy.
This is outside the line.
We got in trouble for this one.
Oh, okay.
Whenever the pitcher like throws a ball in the dirt, we always yell "dirty ball." That's my favorite. Okay. That's my favorite
Dirty
cheer.
ball. That's crazy, man.
That would be mine too.
Yeah.
That would be mine.
Dirty ball. Exactly.
That's the first time I heard that.
That's the first time I heard that one too.
Yeah.
Man. So season started for Westfield. July, August.
July.
And you're on your way, so you don't miss a big picture there.
Mm-mm.
You got somebody to step in.
We have Lauren Davidson coming up for pitching wise, and Sydney's the only person we lost. So
she was a senior.
She was the only senior.
3-peat?
Three-peat?
What? Three-peat.
Yeah, 3-peat.
Three-peat.
That was our 6-peat.
That was a,
Oh.
So remember.
Yeah, she told
That
me
was
that.
6
She told you
feet.
that. So Sydney has what? 5?
6.
6.
No.
Is it 5?
I thought
Because
she
she
was
had four in high school and 1 in the 8th grade.
Yes, she has 5.
And so this would be coming up. Would be your 4th.
Yes.
That's big time.
I know.
That's big time. In 4 states.
What division are y'all in?
Wow.
3rd. 3A.
3A?
3A.
That's pretty strong.
That's stacked, man.
Yeah.
Back to back to back to back.
Yeah.
Wow. And so remember, this is Outside the Line podcast. And so we really want to talk about. We mentioned. I heard on the side note you mentioned your dad a little bit. Can you give us a little snippet of how important your dad has been over the last? I mean, throughout your entire life. I mean, we don't necessarily have to talk about softball. Because from what I've seen is that he's been, a strong arm. He's been excellent.
Yes.
He's done some amazing things. That's just on the outside looking in.
Yeah, I definitely wouldn't be where I am right now without my dad.
Mm-hmm.
He has definitely pushed me to do a lot.
Mm-hmm.
There was a point where I didn't know if I wanted to play anymore. And he was there to make sure I made the right decision.
See, that's what
and I did make the right decision.
So you didn't want to play anymore?
I didn't know if I did. That was probably like a year ago.
That was just recent.
But I continue to play, and I'm really glad I did.
Right.
No. Is it super personal, or is it just something like a growing thing, or what?
It was just a growing thing. I just didn't know if I wanted to play in college. I think it was more mental. I didn't know if I was good enough to play in college.
Wow.
Or if I would play in college.
Mm-hmm.
So I think
that sounds like humility,
It does,
being
man.
humble.
Being humble. She's always been very humble.
And I would rank that in a one of the top attributes that I would want in an athlete, and not the practiced humility, but how that just came out.
Yes.
That's kind of authentic. It seems
Very
to me,
authentic. Exactly.
So couldn't have done it without the team. I just want to thank all my coaches. That's that practice.
That's practice.
humility,
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. So tell us a little bit more about your dad. I mean, do you guys go fishing? Do you hike? Do you hunt? Do you
robotic times pretty much
other than
doing
softball? Anything other than softball? Tell me something different. I know you like that blue truck.
I do like the blue truck.
You like it. I thought he like it. Did you take the truck?
Did I take the truck?
Yeah.
No, I have a 4-runner.
Oh, you got a 4-runner.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
What kind of truck are y'all talking about?
My
F-150.
My daddy's.
Okay. Is it the Lightning?
The Lightning?
Oh, okay.
Nah.
That's that new EV truck that Ford made.
No, he got an old truck.
Oh, okay.
So you have any siblings, sisters, brothers? Tell us a little bit about your mom.
I have 2 older sisters.
Mm-hmm.
My older sister actually already played at ABAC once, so
Really?
following in her footsteps.
Wow.
It's really.
What position did she play?
She played right field.
Okay.
She was a slapper.
Just slap her.
And then my other sister was a cheerleader, so she's a lot different than us.
So what does that mean, Kendall?
I don't know. She's just a little more girly, I guess.
Kendall.
Can you call a girly girl black sheep of the family? You know, like.
Now, Kendall is girly, but, she's very unique. It's not many girly girls that can play softball, that true. Like, when she stepped out, Kendall, tell us about the prom.
The prom was a lot of fun.
It was a lot of fun.
It was.
What did you have on? What color did you have on?
I had on a white sparkly dress.
Oh, you were white.
The sequins.
Yes.
Yeah.
Kendall steps out, man. So you're looking good.
Man. I don't feel for your parents on helping you search for the dress. Like, I went through that.
That's tough.
We were all down in Dublin and up in, it was.
We went to one store, 3 dresses.
Really?
3 dresses. I found the one.
Oh.
That's what's up. That's all right there.
Shoot, I don't envy that at all.
Yeah.
And then, guess where the dress is? Like.
In the closet.
Yeah.
15 years later. 10 years later.
I tried to get her to sell it.
She wouldn't sell it?
Yeah. Well, she wants to sell it.
Right.
But I guess it takes effort. I don't know.
It takes effort.
And so a little bit about your mom. I know she allows your dad to do a lot of the softball stuff that I see, but I'm sure she's at the game cheering you on.
She is.
Right? Tell us a little bit about her.
She's my cameraman. She likes to video all my bats. So
Okay.
if I'm doing bad, I like to go watch and see what I'm doing wrong.
Is this her work?
No, that's not her. That's another mom.
That's
But
another mom.
she videos my hits so I can go watch them.
That's awesome there. So the sister played at ABAC and the other one cheers.
Yes.
And it makes you think about family a little bit, Chris. It makes you think about how you need to. Families, it's everything. You'll see this in the next 10 or 15 years. How not only your mom and your dad, your sisters, supported you through softball, but it'll be through your younger years, your life, and you'll start picking up the pieces of what they've done outside of softball. Those times when they said, "Hey, you can do it. You've been doing this for 10 years. Keep going. You deserve this." Right? And so I know Chris is big on family, and we all we love dads. We talk about that all the time. As you see, I have my son around, and so I have to keep him close because he get kind of crazy sometimes too. But that's just how kids are, right? He's not a kid anymore, but he just went on the cruise.
Yeah. Oh, he was.
Yeah, Jordan.
Yeah.
Yeah, he went on the cruise.
Where did he go?
I think he went to Bahamas.
Yeah. I'm trying to go to Jamaica sometime this year.
Wow.
Yeah.
So family, you were saying?
Oh, I was just saying, we were talking about some of the things they kind of guide you through, as you're out there performing.
Mm-hmm.
One of the biggest things I think is like the competition of sports, of youth sports.
Right.
You've heard some people, I don't really get into sports, and that's fine. Okay. But there's something about working together with people for a goal, and competing.
Right. Exactly.
Testing your skills. Exactly. And that don't just stop at sports. I'm with a competitor company. I was with one for 23 years. Now I'm with a competitor.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Chris, I think we want to go into that fire round. Remember that quick round?
Oh, gosh.
You got anything for us, Chris?
So
fire it off for us.
We got a few questions.
Okay.
You can answer them, and we might ask you why or whatever. Are you an Apple or Android phone user?
Apple.
What?
It's like
That's crazy.
That's not even one I should add anymore. It's just automatic.
You just saying we old or what?
Well, that's kind of what it's like.
I start feeling bad in here, man.
Crazy.
I think I'm gonna get an apple.
I think you should.
Probably not.
Dogs or cats?
Dogs.
Okay. Do y'all have an inside dog or an outside dog?
We don't have any pets.
Oh, okay. All right.
I got one for her. Skittles or M&M's?
Skittles.
Skittles. It's a good one.
I must be old. I'm taking the M&M's.
You're taking the M&M's all day.
I'll eat Skittles if my sugar's low.
Exactly.
Yeah. But math or English?
English.
Okay, that's a good segue to you know, it goes kind of unconsciously, you know, people they take for granted the academic part of making it to the next level of sports. What was your academic life have been like?
Well, in middle school, it wasn't great. I had B's, but then I moved to Westfield, and my grades actually got a lot better.
Wow.
So are they teeing it up for you? No, I'm just kidding.
That's a lot for saying about Westfield.
Yeah.
Putting in the work, more time with the students.
Yes.
Where did you go before Westfield?
I went to Bonner Middle.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That seems I've heard okay things about, you know, because we have friends down in this area too.
Yeah. So any awards that you received lately?
After softball at the banquet, I got all state and all region.
Oh wow.
As like what position? As a specific position or
just like an all around
okay.
player?
All-around
yes,
player.
sir.
That's awesome.
So you specialize in a position or what?
Short and third, it just depends.
Yeah, I think you mentioned you were going to play third at ABAC.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir.
Which one do you prefer?
I'm gonna say third.
Okay.
Are
You gotta have a
Super
rifle.
fan?
So you gotta have a rifle to throw it to first now. You got a pretty good arm there?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Most of the time, though, third is scooping up bunts.
Yeah.
You know,
So you got the
they're
speed to
already
get it.
halfway there to the, to first base.
Right.
Gotta be quick.
Gotta be quick.
Have you ever been through any adversity as on the field as a softball player?
No, sir.
No, you hadn't been hurt or gotten in a fight or anything like that.
No, I'm not a fighter.
Good.
Yeah. So I think her big turnaround was when she decided she thought she didn't want to play anymore. And so she kind of persevered through that. And like I said, with family and people, all the support around her, she kind of pushed through that.
Kendall, I'm not sure if you're aware, but I know that your parents are aware this time of year you have to pay the taxes. And it sounds like you have been paying taxes to make it to college, on the field and hard work and your academics. Taxes pay for things that we need. Tell us about your parents. Did your parents, have they ever held it over your head that they've been providing for you to play softball and enjoy it?
No, sir, they haven't. They've been very supportive of me because they know that it's what I want to do. So they're just there for me and they do it because they love me.
Yeah, that's some good parents. I can't say that I'm innocent. When my son was playing baseball, it was like, man, I done put in all this time, and So kudos to your parents. Softball. You're going to the next level, and it's going to help provide for you an education. What are you planning on doing with that next level education?
I think I want to be a teacher. an elementary school teacher.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I have.
It takes a lot of patience.
My niece is an elementary school teacher.
Does she like it?
She loves it. And she, Danielle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know she handling business.
Yeah, she's. I'm proud of them. School teachers. I don't know where you plan on teaching, but school teachers, especially elementary, because you have to be a teacher and a parent. So yeah, I hope that stays on your heart to be a teacher. Do you have any history in your family of people teaching?
I do not.
Oh, okay.
Okay, first time around.
Yeah.
That'll be great. Break some generational stuff up there. And I think that you brought up an important point where, it takes money. It takes some money, a lot of money, a lot of time to invest into your kids. If you think about it, over 10 years, you spent well over first year of college.
Yeah.
And so, if you and I try to tell people this: if you really invest in your kids early, it'll pay off because you'll get that college free.
Yeah.
So some people look at it. If you add it up, you may end up paying $10,000, $15,000. Yeah, maybe more, $30,000 throughout their entire career, getting them to college. But that first year in college is a $30,000, a year or a semester, or probably a year.
Yeah.
It depends on where you go, but it's a big investment. And so for your parents to really stick out, work the extra hours and put in the extra time, it means a lot.
It does.
It means a lot. And for you to go to school to be a teacher, and that's giving back. And so that's one thing we like to see, young people giving back,
Do y'all volunteer, your team volunteer y'all's time around the community? Like, do y'all ever go to clinics, youth clinics, or anything like that?
No, sir, we haven't done that.
Not lately, anyway.
Yeah.
That's good. So, I'm still looking at this picture, man. It's one of the best pictures we've had. As you see, we have, we call it the podcast of fame pictures, and you should be honored to make it to the podcast of fame, right? So we're gonna actually get you to sign your name on that picture there.
Let's go.
See what you
signing
got,
a check. Like you signing a check.
There you go. Awesome. Make that money.
Yeah.
Good stuff. Good stuff.
Oh, that's nice there.
Nice shot of all the others. Join the A team.
That's a nice action shot. I think some of these other people will be jealous of this action shot.
They'll have to be.
Yeah.
So, Outside the Line podcast, we really dug a little deep here. We learned about your family a little bit. We also learned about Westfield. We know you're going to ABAC. You've been excellent in the class. We had a great time at the prom. We like to look prissy, even though we still play a little softball, right? So we had an excellent time with you, Kendall. But Chris, I want to know, how do you feel about Kendall coming to the podcast?
So having, I guess, what were you, junior?
Yes, sir.
So, it's kind of designed for seniors going up. So it's actually a special place when we have not underclassmen but not seniors, come to the podcast, because it really sets the stage for them to kind of just shine in their senior year, and like,
really
hey,
better things.
throw us a little, throw us some love back,
Exactly.
as they're making these big highlights next year, So I wish her well. I wish you well, going forward, and So just this is my own personal take on this. Like, don't downplay going to ABAC.
Right.
You know, like saying small school, it's next level.
It's next level.
You know, like think about all the players you've probably played with over the last 10 years. A handful, you know, play next level.
Right.
You know, so even travel ball, I know y'all play with some outstanding high level travel ball teams.
Exactly.
But even them, you pay to be on those teams.
Right.
Most people do. You know, so being invited to play in college it don't matter what school it is.
Right.
You know, so I would take extreme pride in wherever I went.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, ABAC is actually an excellent school. And for me, Kendall, personally, your dad trusts me to train you over the years. For me, it's been fun. It's been a privilege for me. Sometimes, we get athletes that come through and they don't give you that sparkle. They don't give you that shine. And Kendall always came through with a smile. She was always ready to work out.
She was there.
And she was always there. That wherever you are,
Be there.
be there. If anybody should know that, Kendall should know that,
Yeah.
right? So I just want to say thank you. I want to say I appreciate you throughout the years. Continue to work hard. You deserve whatever in front of you. I know these kids. When you'll be a teacher, will be super excited. You'll be an excellent teacher. And I also know you'll play some great softball at ABAC. All right? So with that being said, if you want, you can leave us just some little nuggets on, how you feel about moving forward. Maybe you can tell us something about, your family. Maybe you can inspire the youth. Whatever you want to do, whatever you want to say at this last moment, because we're getting ready to get out of here. So we're going to leave the ball in your hand, right? We got to win the state again.
I want to say thank you for having me, and I really enjoyed it. I'm really excited to further my academic and athletic career at ABAC.
Yeah.
My parents have had a really big part in helping me follow my dreams. I've wanted to play college softball since I was 5.
Wow.
So I am really excited to continue.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah, that is.
What do you think?
Hearing her say I wanted to play college softball, that's what we watch on TV.
That's what we want.
Like I'm not really watching pro softball on TV. To be honest with you,
Yeah.
I mean it's like I want to see these kids that they're out there having fun, managing all this stuff. So I look forward to you going on and doing big things.
Exactly. With that being said, wherever you are,
Be there.
Outside the Line Podcast.